Hey, hey, Rev here, Rebecca, Cessna, Becky, and Albert. And Poppy's over there chewing on his feet. Just trust me, he's here. So, Valentine's Day is coming up, and for a lot of us, it's a big day. And I have some plants who are feeling a little lonely and sad. So I thought I'd help them out. And we are having Plantastica's Plant Matchmaker Day. So I did a lot of work here and I created a code for my computer, a program to allow my plants to speak. I know, smarty pants here. And I have created profiles. We did video and still photography, and we did let them create their own profile where they talked about themselves and what they're looking for in the perfect mate. And we will go through that, and then I, through the wonders of my brilliant matchmaking skills and my computer program, matched them up, and we'll see how it all went. So I'm going to get right to it. Let's go through our bachelorettes. First, we are going to start with Bethany. And
hi, I'm a flirty, sexy, and fit 20-something looking for love with an older man. I'd love to be your arm candy at the country club or nursing home, then let you have alone time while I go out to the clubs. People say I look great in sports cars, bikinis, diamonds, and designer clothing. I prefer retired lawyers, surgeons, and business leaders with heart conditions whom I can care for in their golden years.
well, Bethany's quite the gal. So I have Bethany with us today. Here she is. She's a beautiful young lady. So she is in her 20s looking for an older gentleman who hangs out in nursing homes and country clubs. And she, on the other hand, likes to dance. She thinks she looks good in diamonds, evening gowns, and is looking for a gentleman who seems to be quite wealthy. All right, let's move on to Mariella.
Curvy gal who knows how to work what she's got. Searching for a kind-hearted but sassy lady who will keep me on my tippy toes. I like my women tall and in charge. My round booty likes to shake it on the dance floor and in the bedroom, so energy and stamina is a must. Sun-loving at heart, but a night owl when it's time to play.
Sassy lady. I like it. So Mariella, if you can see, is back here behind me, and she's a curvy girl. So she's the rump shaker. She likes to shake it on the dance floor. Sounds like she's kind of an extrovert, but also maybe likes to cuddle and get cozy with her lady friend. So we'll see what she can do. Looks like she's a sun lover. Maybe likes the beach a little bit more in the tropics. So we'll see what we can do. The next up is Mary. I think we have Mary around here to visit with us after we take a look at her profile.
Ready for an exciting and unusual life with a girl who's never been touched? I'm a virgin, and not because I don't want it, if you know what I mean. I may live my life in a bubble, but please don't call me the bubble girl. I really don't like that name. If you like dirty talk and lots of fantasy, I'm the woman of your dreams.
A little bit different, Mary. So Mary is proficient at the dirty talk, and she's joined us. You've met Mary before in a previous video where she was not looking so well, so it looks like she went to the doctor and they needed to put her in a bubble. So the bubble girl, here she is. Okay, so if you had a chance to look at the video where all the plant tubers came over for a big party, she made an appearance there. Svetlana saved her from the trash, and a few others had a chance to hang out with her, but she's looking much better now that she's in the bubble. Okay, so let's move on to Patricia.
Looking for a second chance at the love of my life. After a couple of kids and a bitter divorce, I'm ready to get back out there. I am a little rough around the edges, but have a great personality and love to grow and change every day. I love long sits on the beach, baths, and just hanging out.
Okay, Patricia's a mom, been around the block a few times, divorced, now looking for her second chance. I think a lot of us can appreciate that. So we'll try to help her out. I think she deserves that. She deserves to be loved. She's given a lot of love in her life. She's taken care of her kids and probably her ex-husband. So let's try to help her out. Next single on our list of bachelorettes is Sandra. Let's see what she had to tell us about herself and what she's looking for.
Tall and lean athletic lady looking for the woman of her dreams. Must like dry spells and hanging out in dark romantic corners. Prefer a real woman with curves and a confident strong spirit. I may look stiff and hard on the outside, but I'm all soft and squishy on the inside.
Well, that's a sassy accent Sandra's got going. She's a sassy gal looking for a nice little lady to keep her company. Now, she seems like an introvert, likes to hang out in kind of dark corners, she said, but I think it just means she's a homebody. Says she's got a problem with dryness. I think a lot of us ladies can relate to that too. Okay, so last lady, last bachelorette on our list is Starlight. Let's take a look at her profile.
Free-spirited bohemian chick with long ropes of hair. My hobbies include tying myself in knots, dancing in the wind, and worshipping the sun. I'm up for anything if it feels right in the moment, hoping to find my soulmate.
Tell me your secrets.
Ooh, Starlight seems like quite the open-minded hippie chick. Looks like maybe she'd go to Burning Man. So, sun-loving, flows with the wind, probably listens to the dead. But you never know what you're going to get with a girl like that. It's kind of how I was and still am, old hippie. So we'll see what happens with Starlight and who I can match her up with. So let's take a look at the bachelors. How about that? Let's take a look at Fabio.
Younger guy who loves MILFs. There's just something about a nice soft mom bod that drives me wild. I enjoy home-cooked meals, freshly laundered clothes, and playing video games.
Fabio is not what I expected. When I first thought of Fabio, I thought of the blonde Roman-looking guy on the Harlequin romance novel covers with the pecs and the hair. But he's kind of a punk guy. He joined us. Here he is. He's a Fernwood Sansevieria. So, Fabio is in his early 20s. He likes the mom bods. So, hi, Fabio. Sorry, not into the, not into the, yeah. Anyway, I'm supposed to pluck a nose hair when I say anyway. It's supposed to keep me from saying anyway. Oh, I got 3, but it wasn't that bad. Oh, yeah, it stings a little. Wasn't that bad. I don't think that's going to do much for me. Regardless, so Fabio likes video games, home-cooked meals, and MILFs. Moms I like to... Well, sounds like a charmer. We'll see what we can do for him. Let's take a look at our next bachelor, Odin.
I may be a little past my prime, but with a little pharmaceutical assistance I can still make the magic happen. If you like salt and pepper hair, and rugged good looks that show I have been around the block a few times, I'm the man of your dreams. My dream first date is to fly you to Italy for dinner on my private jet, and then give my pacemaker a good workout, if you know what I mean.
I think we do know what you mean, Odin. I think we do. Odin joined us. Odin's an old man cactus. So Odin has a pacemaker, lives in a nursing home, but has a private jet waiting for him at his whim, and says he likes to fly off to Italy for a first date. Let's have someone in mind for him. Our last bachelor is named Zeke. So what does Zeke have to say for us?
40-something kind and loving cat lover with an open heart. My friends say that I tend to be a little too nice sometimes, but I think that the world needs more kindness. My 13 cats are my best friends, and you should know that up front. Sometimes they nibble on me, but I don't mind. Whatever makes them happy. That's how I am with women too. I aim to please.
Well, that was actually Peter. And Peter aims to please his 13 cats. And they sometimes nibble on him, but he doesn't mind. Well, Peter's a homebody, but sounds like he's a very nice guy. Okay, now let's see Zeke.
Adventurous male who loves wearing black leather and being tied up. Not looking for commitment at this point, but open to the idea if the right woman comes along. I have a dark side, but when I open up I do let my bright side show for a little while.
Alright, well, Zeke is a naughty boy, and I think I like it. So, black leather, some whips and chains. Not looking for commitment unless he finds the right girl. Well, let's find him the right girl. Alright, so let's take a look at who I decided to pair up with each other. Our first couple that I matched is Bethany the begonia, who's sexy, flirty, and fun, looks great in diamonds, is hot for seniors, and enjoys nursing homes and dance clubs. And Odin, the old man cactus, who has a pacemaker, enjoys travel, still gets it with the help of the little blue pill, and is downright old. So, I set these two up, and they went on a few first dates. Well, a first date and a few other dates. The first date did indeed involve a trip on the private jet to Italy for dinner, and walking around, well, wheeling around in Odin's wheelchair with Bethany pushing. It ended up in her taking a ride in the wheelchair, and sure enough, that blue pill does work. Just be careful. If it lasts for more than 4 hours, go see the doctor. And you know what? They're still going strong. It works out pretty well. After the early bird special at the home, Odin goes to bed, Bethany goes out, clubbing, dancing, everything, and it works out fantastic for both of them. I'm really surprised, but she's showered with gifts. He just hangs out in the room and she gives him what he needs. And you know what? I don't think it's gonna have to last too long because he's getting up there and it's looking pretty great. So, was it a success? Yeah. One for me. Let's look at the next couple. The next couple I matched up was Mary and Peter. Mary is the mini watermelon peperonia who lives in a bubble, is a virgin, is prolific at dirty talk, and is looking for love with her dream man. Peter is our penis cactus, a cat lover who aims to please. He's a nice guy, a homebody, and is seeking a like-minded lady who likes to stay in. Well, the first couple of dates, yes, there were a few, went pretty well. He started out a little meek for Mary's taste. He was a little quiet, a little shy with the dirty talk, and she was a little concerned. But they were doing the texting. They do talk to text with the whole program I built in. Then he started opening up, and he got pretty excited. You know, she is prolific. Anyway, he finally got overcome with his excitement, and he decided he wanted to rush in and pop her cherry, and instead popped her bubble. And it didn't go so well for Mary. So, was it a match? Alright, next couple that I matched up was Patricia and Fabio. Patricia is the Pilea peperonoides, who's the divorcee, looking for a second chance at love, has children, and the body is a little rough around the edges. Fabio, the Fernwood Sansevieria, is all about the MILF, loves video games, enjoys home-cooked meals, is hot for mom bods, and is a couch potato. How did it go, you ask? Well, the first date, Fabio asked Patricia to make him a home-cooked meal. She thought, well, that's okay, I guess. So she did, and he loved it, of course. And, you know, it was going okay. She was actually pretty excited that a 20-something wanted to be with her, and all of her friends were like, damn, girl, how are you doing this? Because, you know, he's not super hot, but he's decent, and he's 20-something. So, and the sex was damn good, honestly. She was pretty psyched. So, it just got a little weird that all he wanted to do was hang out and play video games, and she started to feel like all I'm doing is his laundry and cooking for him and basically acting like his mom. So, while they're, you know, still hanging out, I think it might mostly be sex. So, how are they doing? And what is the result? Let's see. That's right. Go, Patricia. Next couple. Our sexy ladies. Sandra and Mariella. Sandra is the Sansevieria who enjoys the dark, is prone to dryness, has a hard shell, but can be romantic. She's athletic, likes curvy women. The other is Mariella. She's our Monstera, who's sun-loving, loves to dance, has a big round booty, likes tall women, prefers sassy and confident ladies. Well, it's going pretty well. I don't know. I mean, Sandra is an introvert. Mariella's a little more of an extrovert. They do enjoy each other's company. They're very compatible in most ways. The only issue that we're having is that Sandra has a bit of a jealous streak, and Mariella, well, she shakes it on the dance floor with that juicy booty. And when she's dancing, she's doing a lot of the grinding on there. And Sandra won't go out because she doesn't like the lights and the people. And so she gets a little upset. And Mariella does not like that. She likes confident women. And while she thought that Sandra was that way, so I think the jury's kind of still out. I'm thinking results are we'll see. And our last couple, Zeke and Starlight. Zeke is our ZZ Raven who loves leather. He enjoys being tied up, has a dark side, and he's not looking for commitment. Starlight is our String of Hearts, our free spirit, sun worshipper. She loves to dance, proficient at tying knots, and is searching for her soulmate. Now, this was one that I was not quite sure of how it was going to go, but I thought it could go really well or really poorly. And she has actually really come around, and she has been enjoying using those long ropes of hair to tie that bad boy up. She's turned into a bit of a dominatrix, which, you know, is surprising. So, he has actually really, I think, softened up and is enjoying being dominated by this girl, and she's wearing less of her hippy-dippy skirts and a lot more leather bustiers. So I kind of wouldn't be surprised if we see a leather wedding. How's it going? What's the result? I think a little bit of both. All right. Well, you know, if you need any of the Plantastica plant matchmaking service, you just let me know. If you need to borrow the coating to do it on your own because you can't get your plants here, you let me know that too. I'm happy to help. And I hope that your Valentine's Day is spectacular. I hope you, your plants, your family, your friends, your animals are all happy and in love. Or like me, happily not in love. So, have a wonderful, happy, and plantastic day. Poppy's standing on top of something, and he says, whoa.